Hey, everybody. It's Ruben Lowing here at the Northwest Houston office and WSB and WFG. Okay. Um, and we're halfway through the month. And I liked how the month started out, and I want to keep it going. This has happened to me before where I get some success, and then just like what happens? It just stops, right? Well, you got to keep priming the pump. So, how do you do that? I love when, like, the train last night was amazing. the, you know, but there's those little details that you don't hear, right? And I'll tell you why. Okay, because most everybody that's got success in our business, they do it one way. And if you're doing it the right way, it works. Okay, so what they do is they get in their one market, they present the business, they have somebody that's their trainer that's experienced and knows how to talk to people and knows how to, you know, reel them in, okay, and get them into the system, come into the meetings, plug it into the workshops and the training, getting their licenses and producing, okay, and that a big part of that is the relationship they have with people. Now, if you've moved around, you've maybe you've burnt some bridges, and you know you're you've run some people off because they step on your toes, right? Um, you got nothing to go on, right? So I'm going to give you some little helpful hints that I'm going to implement, all right? And they work. I've done them before, okay? So if you have a hobby, I'm going to encourage you to do whatever it is. Me, I had a hobby of shooting, and in Navy SEAL, I've done a lot of shooting. And when you see me shoot the black out of the target with my right hand and do it with my left hand, you get a pretty good idea. I know what I'm doing. And what happened was people like overlay that level of competency in everything that I did, and I got a lot of business for the mortgage business doing that. Mostly from guys that work construction, because what do? They go to the shooting range, right? But last night, um, I used to work security. I hate working security, but I know a lot about security. And I see the security guard at the grocery store, and I start talking to her, and um, I ended up told her I used to work security. I hate working security, and that you know, and I told her I used to box, and she goes, "Do you still box? Do you teach boxing?" And I couldn't help it. I showed her a video of me hitting heavy bag yesterday, and she's like, "Oh, she brought her friend over, so I got both of them in the counter, right, just like that, right?" Um, they want me to, they like boxing, right? But I gave them my information on the financial literacy training, right? Um, and so it got me thinking about. Um, I used to go on a route when I was in the produce um, food safety business, right? And so I would go to a warehouse. I'd find it on Google Maps, and around it there was a bunch more warehouses that weren't on Google Maps. Same thing, like when you go to a hotel, you look up hotel in you know one of the maps. What is it? Priceline, right? You'll find the cheapest one. You go there, and oh, there are other hotels that aren't on Priceline that are around the same price, right? Or better, maybe a lower price, right? Same kind of thing, same strategy. So do the things you like to do that are good. You're because you're good, you're good at people. You'll get attention. Those people will come from the same walk of life. Usually, you'll communicate the same way, right? It helps you get that connection. And I'm looking at my business. Most of the people I've done business with, they've known me in this business for a while. Now they've got situations where they got an inheritance, or they're they got a situation where they want my expertise and they call on me. Okay, so that's um, so what the trick is, you got to get more people, connect with more people, right, and build that relationship with. But the other ones that did business with me were the ones that were referred from people who've known me doing this for a while. Okay, those happen quicker. Okay, so You do your approach, and if you get that appointment, great. If you don't get that appointment, ask for the referral. Now, this is what I got to work on. I got to work on it a lot. I got to get way better at this. When you make that initial contact, when you show them the the 30 by 30 campaign flyer, and you go through the workshops, right? Um, you get their information, but get set up a follow up, set up appointment right then. Okay, and I got to work on doing it because what happens is that cat gets out of the bag and it's hard to reel it back in. Okay, I had um, appointments with those two ladies um, today, and they didn't show up. Right, no problem. I'll just keep talking to them. Right, so that's um, my strategy. Right, basically get a route. Whatever it is on the way to the office. How many businesses can I talk to? How many places I can pop in and make a connection with somebody because I know a little bit about their business. All right, that was a lot of them. Okay, better get that appointment, fill that calendar. Okay, um, how many um, businesses on the way to the gym and back? There's a lot of them, right? Um, so these are all things I can do to make it rain. All right, and bring get appointments in the office. With the more appointments you do, the more money more business you write. The more business you write, the more money you make. All right, I hope that helps. If it does, think it does, go ahead and share. Bye bye.